Hey, welcome back to Hot Rod Madness. This week we're in Lineville, Alabama for one heck of a car show, man. How many cars you count here, Smith, man?
I counted 2,963.
Well, I don't know if that's accurate or not. However,
They're still rolling.
Dude, there's a lot of cars here. I mean, there's just like the man said that holds this shindig, and we're gonna get around to speaking with him in just a minute. There's 700 or 800 cars here. Hey, yeah. Hey, thanks for being in our video. What's your name? Come here. What's your name? We'll put you in there. Hey.
Hot Rod Madness, where every car has a story. If you love rat rods, street rods, American classic muscle, even the unusual, including those ground-pounding, tire-smoking street machines, we got them. Fire them up, Hot Rod Madness style, with your host, Tim the Milkman, along with the Hot Rod Madness crew.
Hey, if you're not watching Hot Rod Madness, it's a crime.
Shane, how you doing, sir?
Just fine, sir. How you?
All right, man. Hey, always a pleasure to talk to somebody who builds 50 model pickup trucks.
Yes.
What year is this one?
That's 51.
51, and
Yes.
the one beside it?
48.
Okay, and you're responsible for the build on both of these, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, beautiful, man. Love the choice of colors, love the body styles, the wheels, love everything about them.
They're two different, completely styles.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yep, nice,
That's
man.
nice car.
All right, you got a garage in your backyard, or do you have a shop?
I have a shop in my backyard.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And I've been building these for about 30 years. So.
About 30 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I still have my first car.
Yeah, yeah.
So a 36 Ford I've had since I was 18.
Okay.
So it was the first street rod, painted in the yard. So,
Yeah.
so now it's took off.
Man, yes, sir.
So
I don't know if people realize this. You know, as many of these trucks there are running around, custom slammed on the ground, perfect bodies, it's hard to imagine what all goes into putting one together.
Yes,
These
absolutely.
trucks are very unique.
These two trucks are sitting on S10 truck frames.
Okay, yeah,
So
yeah.
350s, $700.
Gotcha.
So everything's brand new on them except the body, sheet metal, and a lot of that's new too. Had to make a lot of pieces
Yeah.
was handmade for it.
Even when you buy new parts and pieces for the bodies,
They're
you
not,
still got to tweak them, don't you?
Oh yeah, they're not made perfect.
Yeah.
Yep, they're not made perfect. So
Big fan of the body styles, man. I love these trucks.
yeah,
Yeah, there's
well,
nothing like
we
it.
added a lot of extra to them. They got this has got an Oldsmobile hood ornament on it, and the one over there has got
Yeah.
a Pontiac on it. That is built more into the custom the 48 over there is. So
Yeah. Okay.
it's,
Hey, man, pop the hood on it. I want to see how do you set one up in Alabama? There we go. All right.
Cadillac breather.
Yeah, yeah. The air cleaner matches the paint job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all.
Okay.
It ain't got 5,000 miles on it, the engine and everything. So it's got a small cam and all in it. So
Okay. What kind of front end did you go with?
it's all S10 frame.
All S10?
All the suspension. The suspension's not been lowered.
Yeah.
It's just the body lowered over the frame.
Okay.
So it's no kit put on it. And I handmade all the body mounts, everything.
And the motor mounts?
The motor mounts is made. I made all that.
Okay. Wow.
So
All
it's
right.
there's nothing bought and put on it. No kit.
Okay.
So it was all basically this one was done before the kits was ever come out. So,
Yeah. Okay.
So I've been building on this truck about 4 years in between paying jobs, and
All right.
then this one was I did it before I finished this one up. I finished that one first.
Gold. That
Yes.
thing sets really nice with them gold and white walls over there.
Yep, that 57 Caddy
Yeah.
hubcaps on it.
Okay.
And
Hey,
some
man, pop the hood on that one. Let's check it out. Sure, why not? Let's check them all out while we're here. All right, he wants 24.5 for this one in bronze. And the gold one, how much you asking for this one here?
He's asking 28 for it.
28 for this one.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, got the polished ooga horn going on here.
Oh yeah.
All right, now what does this air cleaner come off of?
That's basically just a regular chrome air cleaner, and somebody else had started this and made the double barrel, and we bought it at a swap meet.
Okay.
And I took it and finished it in,
Yeah.
and the owner, he said that he had to have that on it. So I didn't make that. I can't take custom
Okay.
credit for it. So
It does look pretty neat.
it is neat. It
Yeah.
is different.
Yeah.
But
Nice, man,
this
beautiful.
one's on the S10 frame also.
Okay, now, hey, I know there's a lot of aftermarket places that you can buy chrome pieces for these trucks. Where do you get your grills and your bumpers from?
Different places. We buy a lot of them from Brothers. I got some from CPI up here, up here in Roanoke, Alabama. So it's a.
Do you wait for that yearly sale that Brothers has? Like everybody else.
Oh yeah, after Christmas sale sometime.
I think they got a really good deal on them grills. If you know what they cost, you know, the good chrome stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we get a lot of them from different places. Discover who run them on the deal. Dave's truck, Dave's trucks supply. We got some of the grills and all from him. So yeah, it's
all right. Hey man, you went with the big trailer mirrors.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those West Coast trucker
the
juniors.
West Coast mirrors. Well, let's take a peek at the interior, man. All right, what we got for interior in this thing?
This guy's.
Oh yeah. Ah, look at that.
He's old school guy up here out of Hoax Bluff, Alabama. He Mike Hunt done the interior in this truck, and so we put an Impala steering wheel in it, and he's got the Fulton visor and then the dummy spotlights, and so this guy does all this guy's interior in it.
Oh man, he did a great job. Look at that, gold and white on the inside. Looks beautiful. That's gorgeous. And you kept the original type seat in the thing and made it look good.
Yes, sir.
That's cool.
That's the short man's seat right there. You can't be a tall man sitting in that one right there.
Yeah,
we did the bed inside on this one. There's a piece of diamond plate, but them strips is off of a '84 Malibu station wagon. That's the roof rail strips.
Wow.
And so and they all are different lengths. If you notice, you have to put them in the same pattern they was on top of that wagon.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, you can't haul much in the bed after you get done customizing them.
The frame comes up in them, and if you don't use the kit where they lower it down, if you want them set this low, it has a raised bed in it, or put the tubs in it, put the wheels up in the back.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to put the tubs in it, so we just raised the floor up. We don't haul nothing in it, no way.
Yeah, of course not. It's a custom ride. You don't want to haul nothing in there.
We ain't gonna
Eric, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Man, I'm doing great myself, man. I'm out here looking at some wonderful rides, and I also get to meet people like you, man. People like you bring rarity to these shows. Now, this is a huge show, man. So how far did you drive your Studebaker today?
I drove it from Montgomery, which is about almost 2 hours away.
Okay, 2 hours away. So right off the bat, that tells us the Studebaker is quite dependable.
It is.
Is it sporting their original engine?
It is.
Yeah,
it is. Numbers matching engine and numbers matching transmission.
How about that? Wow. So. Now that's one of those cars that you just don't see anymore. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen one, period. So tell us, what year is it and what exactly is that thing?
This is a 1966 Studebaker sliding roof Wagoneer. Studebaker made them from 63 to 66.
Okay.
This car was manufactured on the 2nd of February, 1966, and they stopped manufacturing cars on the 16th of March,
How about that?
1966.
Wow.
So
you got one of the last ones.
I like to say it's one of the newer Studebakers out there.
Man, that's something right there that you probably can't sell. I mean,
no, this car's not for sale.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to sell that. I mean, golly, you'll never find another one like it, probably.
Yeah. Very much so. The car is actually a Haggerty's endangered species automobile, meaning over 10,000 were made. A little over 19,000 of these were made, and less than 15 are still insured.
Yes, sir. All right.
So, and of the 66s, you got just a handful.
Wow. Little square nose wagon, man.
Little square nose wagon.
It still has styling to it, you know, especially the open rear back on it. That's quite unique.
Sliding roof, and for Alabama, working air conditioning, which makes it fun all year long.
That?
So.
All right, now I want you to pop the hood. I want to check this out. Oh, look at that. That thing is just as clean on the inside as it is out. Look at that.
It's 283 General Motors short block.
Wow, I'd have guessed it had a 6-cylinder in it, but no.
They came both 6-cylinder and V8. Studebaker's foundry in South Bend, Indiana, closed in December of '63, and they had enough engine blocks cast for the '64 model run, but they had dealer commitments through 1966.
Okay.
So they sourced drivetrain from General Motors in '65 and '66.
Wow. All righty.
So drivetrain's easy to maintain.
Yes, sir. It is. That's a good thing.
It is a very good thing.
Plus.
Hard thing to get are badges, because badges like the 283 badge on the fender,
Okay.
only 65 and 66, and
Wow.
they don't get reproduced.
Yeah.
So you have to find a wrecked one somewhere.
Oh man. Yeah. Hopefully you won't never have to do that.
That one right there I had to find.
Really?
It took a year and a half.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Took
So,
you a year and a half to find
find
that
a
one
badge.
badge. Yeah, that's the downside of having such a rare vehicle.
It is the downside, but
Hey, man, look at it. It's worth it.
it is worth it. It's a
Yeah.
great prom car. You can put prom
Yes,
queens
sir.
in the back, drive them
Yep.
on parades.
Oh yeah.
Fun to go tailgating. It's
Nice boulevard cruiser. You got
Oh,
it all
yeah.
right there, you know.
you do.
Yeah.
It's fun.
All right. Let's have a peek at the interior, man. What do we got in here? Red leather, or is that vinyl? What do we got?
Vinyl. They I actually came from a car. This car came mostly from Kentucky.
Okay.
Bits and pieces came from elsewhere, to include a lot of the interior was sourced from a wrecked
Yeah.
6-cylinder Wagonaire, but it is the factory color that came with the car when it was produced. I have under the hood the original production order.
Wow.
So factory air, vanity mirror, even when it was originally built, was extra money was spent, so the seat belts are original.
Yeah, okay. All righty then. The dark red does look good on the white.
Yep.
It's always
white and Tahitian red interior.
okay.
So
And not a blemish on the body. I'm telling you what. Somebody did a great job restoring it, bud.
did, and
Yeah.
they didn't get rid of the original factory slop, which you'll still see on the tailgate, where
Okay.
in the factory they put on the adhesive and just went to town.
All right. Okay. It comes with this step bar here, so
Yep, for
so
the
you
kids
can
to get
enter.
back in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because you know back in the day, boys, yeah, you load this thing down with a family and go have a blast.
That's
right?
exactly it.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And the step, tailgate step was an option and put on the car. It's $7.70 in its day.
Slide away roof. I wonder why they discontinued that on any vehicle. Now that just seems like a good idea, unless it just leaks like a zip.
It does leak
It does
a
leak.
little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So it has very small
Okay.
tubes in the very back corners that let the rainwater drain out of it.
Okay.
If those clog up with dirt, the rainwater will collect in the rails, and then
Yeah.
when you hit the brake, it will actually come over the top of your head and pour right into your lap as you're driving.
Okay. So the rear window, is it electric? How
It
do you
is an
roll it?
electric
All right.
window. Matter of fact, I can.
That's nice. Nice little option there. Electric rear window. There we go. Here we go. Hey, man, he zips that baby up with a key. Hey, that thing came up pretty quick, too. Now, is that an aftermarket window motor in there?
Nope, that is factory original still.
Okay.
Been taken apart and cleaned, but
All
put
right.
back together. The only thing that isn't factory is the alternator. I
Okay.
got tired of rebuilding
Wow,
it.
the roof is so unique, man. They should have carried that through a bunch of other vehicles.
They should have.
Wow.
They should have.
But if Studebaker had the patent on it and wouldn't let it go, you know.
No, actually,
I don't know.
I don't think they have patented it. It was actually showed up originally again on a General Motors GMC Suburban-like vehicle.
Okay.
Did that for a couple of years.
Well, all righty then.
So.
Mike, how are you, man?
Going. Good to see you again.
Good to see you again,
Yeah.
Mike. Last time out, if you watch Hot Rod Madness, you'll know Mike here brought us a beautiful C10, isn't it?
It was the '61 Apache that you
Okay.
interviewed me on.
I think that was in the Avondale Park in
Avondale.
Alabama.
Yes, that red one.
Well, welcome to Lineville, man.
Yes, I come here every year.
Wow, phenomenal turnout here,
It
man.
really is. It's huge.
And the good Lord has blessed us with perfect weather for it, man. God,
Yes.
you couldn't ask for any better.
No, you couldn't.
Man, what a Mustang you brought.
It's a little on the wild side. It's,
Yeah.
You won't find one like it anywhere else.
No, I don't think so. It looks like one of a kind, sir.
It absolutely is.
That's beautiful, man. I love the choice of colors on it too. And I know you have plans of repainting it. However, before you do, we want to cover it here on Hot Rod Madness because it's so outstanding, man. What an eye catcher.
Thank you.
What year is that?
71. The body's 71.
All right.
Everything else is 05 and kind of just made up.
Okay. Well, if you know anything about Hot Rod Madness, you'll know that Smith Man from Hot Rod Madness has a 71, and he's a big fan of the Mustangs, so I'm quite sure he'll be eyeballing this thing.
Oh, yes.
He'll pick it apart, man. He loves these things.
I'm glad. I'm a big Mustang fan myself.
Good deal.
I can talk Mustangs all day.
So how old is the paint job on it now?
Paint job's probably a little bit over a year old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're wanting to change it, man. That's beautiful.
No. The paint is staying.
okay.
The interior, I was saying, is going white.
The interior.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not done. It's going the same white as the stripes.
That'll be beautiful.
Yeah, the interior is going to be an eye catcher when it's done.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Right.
It's got late model stuff in it, doesn't it?
Yes, sir. It's 05. We took an 05, a crashed 05 GT350 Hertz.
Okay.
And I mean, it was destroyed. So, but it had a lot of good parts in it. So we took the motor and transmission out, and the interior, and made it fit a 71.
Wow.
Took a lot of work, but we got it done.
Yeah, I had a peek under the hood earlier, man. I saw what was under there.
Now it's a little crazy.
Let's show the viewers what you got under there. Yeah, you guys do some phenomenal work here. Love the American flag underneath the hood like that.
And that's all airbrush. That's not decals or anything. It's all airbrush and clear coated over.
No vinyl, that's paint.
No vinyl. The F-22 here, got the Chinook chopper, the Abrams tank, the A-10 Warthog planes right there, and the Eagle. That's all paint.
Nice, man. That's beautiful. So how many guys does it take to run a shop like you got?
We have, I think it's either 16 or 18 employees at Impatient Creations. And we have 18,000 square feet, and every department of the shop is loaded up.
All right. Now, who has all this in their memory banks? Who comes up with the designs for these cars?
Our manager, Mark, and Dennis, the owner of the shop, put them two minds together, and there ain't no telling what they'll turn out.
Yeah, man, what an imagination. That's beautiful.
Mark's over here if you want to talk to him.
Okay, well, we might catch up to Mark.
All right.
Right now, man, I want to see the rest of this car. Wow, that's beautiful. Now,
basically on the outside, it's a stock 71 with just some minor modifications. We tucked the bumpers in and painted them body color instead of chrome. We got rid of the hood latch that I call them head knockers that you smash your head on all the time. We put in these flush mount locks that work awesome.
Okay.
And basically the whole front half of the car was chopped off and rebuilt. We designed and had a frame built for this car. It's a full tube chassis from front bumper to rear bumper.
Wow, so there's no original type.
A one of a kind frame.
Yeah.
Built to our dimensions.
All right, so that makes it much more rigid, much more stout.
Oh, it's very rigid. Well, and with over 500 horsepower, you need it. It would twist this car like a pretzel if it wasn't.
Yeah, it being, you know, that the body's beefed up as well, just being a convertible.
Oh yeah. We had to do a lot of strengthening inside the interior, underneath all the carpet, a lot of bracing. That roll bar is a real roll bar. It's very sturdy.
That's good.
Yes.
Good to know. Of course, you don't want to take this baby up to no crash high rated speed anyway, right?
we don't want to do that. It will, but we don't want to try it.
Right. All right. The choice of wheels on this thing?
It's they're billet specialties, if I remember right. Yes, and the backs are 335s.
Yeah.
13 inches wide.
Okay.
And they had to take two rims and weld them together to make one rim.
Man, I was gonna say, man, that thing has to be mini tubbed or something
to
hold such a
it's
wide
mini tubbed.
wheel.
Yes, and that's a lot of rubber combined. It's 26 inches of rear tire, and yes, it will spin them.
Wow. And where's the fella get a set of tires like that?
I believe those came from Mickey Thompson.
Yeah.
And
big white letter tires.
The white layers are actually stick-on.
Are they?
The Mockster part, there's a guy in town that sells those, and he sells little white wall stick-ons. You can either do letters or the full white wall, and just kind of customize your own tire. So that's what we did.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. It works well.
With this guy's product, you can put anything on your tire.
That's right.
Put your name on there, whatever.
Some people do, actually.
I bet they do.
Yes, they do.
Okay. That's pretty neat. All right, we got late model dash in this thing, too?
It's an 05 dash.
Wow.
And fit actually surprisingly well the first time.
I was gonna say, man.
We had to build a little filler panel between the dash and the firewall to make, just to kind of fill in the gap.
Yep.
But the width was almost dead on. I mean, just it really fit better than anybody else thought. And the console and the airbag is still in the steering wheel. We got all the airbag sensors on the front bumper.
That's
I mean,
good.
it's still a functional interior. All the lights on it work. Traction control works. I mean, everything is functional like it was in an 05 Mustang still.
Man. Wow.
Only thing is, it's just going to go the off-white like what the stripes are. Not sure how soon, but once we get everything else done in the car, it'll be going all white, which I think will look incredible.
That will look incredible, man. Old meets new, and
that's right.
I mean, the sky's the limit with this kind of stuff, man.
Oh, yeah,
you guys will just keep getting better and better at it.
Whatever our owners want us to do, we have the tools and talent to do it. We just kind of go by their plans.
Yeah. All right. Wow. Beautiful ride, man.
Thank you.
It's always.
I believe it's the red we got either off of it. I think it was an Audi or a Volkswagen color. It was a foreign car color, as I remember, but I couldn't tell you exactly what it was.
Yeah.
We paint so many cars, all kinds of mash into one sometimes.
It's always a pleasure to see what people come up with, man.
It is.
Creativity.
Yeah, and this one here is definitely different than a lot of the other ones. You see the exhaust back here with the tube chassis under it, and the car sits low. We had to kind of custom make our exhaust, and is flat oval tubing, and it's routed in and out of the exhaust, and we made some notches in the rear valence for the mufflers. And doing the exhaust was a big job on this car because you just can't just take it to no exhaust shop and just have it put it on. You got to make it.
Everything's got to be custom made.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And
I understand.
most things on this car was custom made except for the actual body. Everything was hand fabricated.
Man.
We hope that you enjoyed this episode of Hot Rod Madness. We invite you to get the madness by checking out our Hot Rod Madness website at timthemilkman.com. From all the crew, thanks for watching Hot Rod Madness.